Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicle Speaks.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
So we are 3 days away from the premiere of the Where Is Wendy Williams documentary with Lifetime, and it looks like the big hopes that everyone had that Wendy Williams will appear at the end of this documentary and let us know that she's okay, everything is fine, just will not be happening. Wendy's family exclusively spoke with People magazine, and they say that Wendy Williams is currently at a facility, and the only person that knows where she is or has access to her is her court-appointed legal guardian. This is not good, y'all. This is not good. We are going to break down this story and so much more, but before we do, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any news regarding this story and so much more. Now let's get back into it. Seeing the trailer for the Where Is Wendy Williams documentary was very hard to watch. I honestly thought there was no way in the world that Lifetime will show her in this light, have her listed as an executive producer, and not have a good ending. Well, boy, was I wrong. The family is now coming out and our biggest fears have been amplified. Where is Wendy Williams is the correct answer to ask because it seems like no one, not even her family, can answer that question. In an exclusive interview with People magazine, Wendy Williams' family breaks their silence on her shocking and heartbreaking struggles over the past 3 years. It's been 2.5 years since Wendy Williams asked her final, "How you doing?" on TV, and since then, the larger-than-life personality has remained mostly quiet as rumors have swirled about her well-being. Now the Wendy Williams show hostess family is speaking out for the first time in this week's People cover story about what went down during this dark period as Williams' life devolved into the exact kind of drama she once would have gossiped about during her Hot Topic segments. We've all seen the images over the last few months and really few years of what has seemed like a spiral for my aunt, says Williams' niece, Alex Feeney, who also appears in the new Lifetime documentary, Where Is Wendy Williams, premiering February 24th. It was shocking and heartbreaking to see her in this state. When the Lifetime documentary crew began filming in August of 2022, it set out to follow Williams' comeback as she prepared to launch a new podcast. The film quickly evolved into something different as the crew captured Williams, who was an executive producer on the project, in the throes of alcohol addiction and struggles with health issues, including Graves' disease, which is an autoimmune disorder that can cause bulging eyes and lymphedema, a condition that causes swelling in her feet. A particularly gut-wrenching scene shows Williams, who turned 60 in July, asking her driver to take her past the former Wendy Williams show studio, forgetting that he had done so only moments earlier.
I have no idea where we are. This doesn't look like anything familiar.
I don't know what the hell is going on, her driver says in the documentary. I think she's losing her memory. She doesn't know who I am sometimes. The documentary crew stopped filming Williams in April of 2023. That month, she entered a facility to treat cognitive issues, her manager and jeweler, Will Selby, says in the film. Her son reveals in the documentary that doctors have connected this issue to alcohol use. Williams remains in the facility to this day, and her family says a court-appointed legal guardian is the only person who has unfettered access to her. Her family says they don't know where she is and cannot call her themselves, but she can call them. The people who love her cannot see her, says Wendy's sister and Alex's mom, Wanda, who is 65. I think the big question is, how the hell did we get here? Now, in my opinion, it seems like 2019 is what triggered the downward spiral for Wendy, and she has yet to recover from it. On March 19, 2019, Wendy announced to her studio audience that she had been living in a sober living facility. 3 days later, Sharina Hudson and Kelvin Hunter had their daughter Journey, and on April 11, 2019, Wendy filed for divorce from her husband, Kelvin Hunter. Needless to say, 2019 did quite a number on her, and she has not seemed like the same Wendy since. Now, going back to People magazine, it says in fall 2021, season 13 of her eponymous show was delayed several times before moving forward without Williams and with a rotation of celebrity guest hosts, including Leah Remini and Sherri Shepherd. In early 2022, Wells Fargo froze her accounts after her financial advisor at the time alleged that she was of unsound mind, according to Williams' court filings. The bank successfully petitioned a New York court to have Williams placed under a temporary financial guardianship, reportedly because she was at risk of financial exploitation due to cognitive issues. Williams' 23-year-old son, Kevin Hunter Jr., whom she shares with ex-husband Kevin Hunter, came under scrutiny for his spending but strongly denies in the documentary that he exploited her. "I've never taken any money without her consent." Kevin Jr. declined to comment for this story. Wanda says he is still financially supported by his mother. Williams claims in her documentary that her guardian, whose identity is private, has stolen money from her. Filmmakers say she didn't provide evidence, and neither her guardian nor Wells Fargo responded to people's requests for comment. Amid the fight over her finances, Williams spent time in Miami with her family. There, Kevin Jr. says he kept her away from alcohol and had her eating vegan and working with a trainer. Her family wanted to extend her visit, but they say the show disagreed. "I said to the producers, no, she's not coming back up because she needs to get better." Kevin Jr. says in the documentary, "I made sure that business was always on the back burner and that her health was the #1 priority." Now, I told you all in my last Wendy Williams video that a family member of Wendy's, who is not Lil Kev, once had medical proxy over Wendy, and that person gave that medical proxy to Bernie, who was Wendy Williams' ex-manager. Now, this ex-manager, Bernie, and Debmar Mercury were able to make medical decisions over Wendy Williams. Bernie, however, was allegedly taking money from her. So why would the person that's taking money from her and allegedly partnering up with her account manager with Wells Fargo want to see her do well? Put two and two together, y'all. I don't feel like all of this is alcohol, and I don't feel like whatever it is was taken or given to her because she wanted it. Lil Kev whisked her away to Miami. She was getting better. They kept calling her back to New York. "Wendy, come on back, come on back." Wendy went back, and Wendy has not been the same since. I don't know whose care she's been in, but the fact that they won't even let her son around her. No one knows how her money's being transacted. No one knows where the money is going or how much is in her account but the guardian. And the guardian is the only one that knows where she is and won't allow family to come and see her, know where she is. They can only talk to her when she calls them, and who knows if she's even calling them. That could be AI for all I know. I don't particularly like when reality shows or documentaries come out and they show someone at their absolute worst, because oftentimes they want that to be the memory that sticks in your head in the event that something happens to someone. I said it once and I'll say it again, some ain't right. If you've spent any amount of time listening to Wendy Williams when she had her radio show, if you spent any amount of time watching her when she had her TV show, if anyone is able to have information on her, it would be her son. She would not want her son not knowing where she is. Something is afoot. I don't like it. I don't know what this documentary is meant to do, but I hope that it opens everyone's eyes and gets Wendy the help that she needs. What I need to do is hear from you. What do you think about everything going on with Wendy Williams? Are you going to be watching the documentary? What do you think about her family speaking to People magazine? Leave a comment, and you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of my new episodes.